Oh my gosh. It has been a minute since I have been on my YouTube channel. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I am a full-time online reseller and I sell on Poshmark and Mercari. I also sell on Kidizen and still to date have not sold a single item on Kidizen. So this video is a quick catch me up and a hello, and I've missed you guys. On my life, where I've been, what I've been doing, and what I plan to do in the future on my channel, as well as with my business, my reselling business. So, where have I been? What have I been doing, and what do I plan to do in the future? If you want to know all of that cool, exciting stuff about my life and my business, keep watching. All right, so let's start with where have I been? Well, with the Poshmark summer slowdown, that's not even just with Poshmark, it's with all of the reselling websites. I heard eBay was having a slump. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. Mercari had a slump a little bit. Anyway, I decided to focus a lot of my energy into my business this summer because I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I am not monetized on YouTube at all. I'm like a little more than halfway towards the goal of getting monetized, but I don't make any money on these YouTube videos yet. So smart businesswoman brain of mine is like, let's put your energy and your focus into what is generating income, and that is reselling. So I took a little break from making videos for a while. A couple reasons actually, for business reasons and personal reasons, because we'll get into that. But yes, I decided to focus a lot on reselling and sourcing and not recording everything so much, because it takes a lot of time to come up with content that you guys would actually enjoy watching and not get bored and click off. So it's like a waste of my time. Editing takes quite a while to do because I'm a perfectionist and I have to make things perfect. And just having to take time away from my reselling business to remember to film if I go to the store and source. I also source online as well, but I might actually do an unboxing video. I'm not going to say where I source because I'm not going to give away my vendor that I use for when I need to get like a bulk lot of something, like specifically designer items that I get. But we could do an unboxing of that and you can see, because it's kind of like a ThredUp where you buy some. It's not ThredUp, by the way, I don't use them. So it's like you get a box and you don't really, you know what's in there because I'm like bidding on it, but when you get it, you don't know the condition of things or if it's like fake or real. That's another thing. I'm going to be making a video later this week about how to know if your designer items when you're out thrifting, or if you buy online. Say you're just a buyer and you bought something, you want to know if it's real or not, if it's authentic. I'm going to do a whole video on how to know if an item is authentic or if it's fake. Like surefire signs that you know if your item is legit or not. Okay, so where have I been? I've been focusing on my business. I also had like personal things going on. I cut my hair. I don't know if you noticed. I cut my hair and I do my own hair. Cool, I'm like super talented. No, I'm just kidding. No, I kind of am. I do hair. So I cut my hair and I gave myself my cute 90s chunky highlights that I've had as a trademark look my entire adult life, and took it away after I had a child because it was kind of hard to keep up with the maintenance of it, even though I do it myself. You have like no time as a mom to like do anything for yourself, rarely, unless they're sleeping. So I was rocking the balayage for a while, which was cool, but I noticed it was taking first of all, my hair would feel dirty quickly because I let my natural grow in. I don't have a ton of grays yet. Thank God. They're coming. I can see them, but there's not a ton. Anyway, so I noticed my hair would get like dirty really quickly, or like greasy really quickly, because it was all natural. There was no chemicals or processes on it. What? I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So, but when you bleach your hair, when you have bleach, like highlighting powder on your hair strand is more dry It's fragile because you just stripped the color out of it. So, but the cool thing with that is it doesn't get dirty as fast. Like it doesn't, for me, it doesn't get as greasy, so I can go a little longer in between washing it. So that's a little help. Also, it just like, I don't know, it looked good. I'm over it. I wanted to go back to my original style. So now I have like the chunky highlights and I love it. And I'm going to grow my hair again because every time I cut my hair, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to cut it because I'm tired of it being long. Now I'm tired of it being short. And now I got to wait again and just let it grow, but whatever. So that's another thing I did. I cut my hair, focus on my business, and also health things. I had a ridiculously painful, like excruciatingly painful pinched nerve in my neck. I don't know how I got it. I don't know if it's from having a bad pillow and sleeping on a bad pillow, because I have since gotten a cervical pillow and I feel so much better. I feel like my normal self again. But it was, I'd say a good 6 to 8 weeks of, I ended up going to a doctor, and I actually went to an orthopedic doctor. It was cervical radiculopathy. That is a mouthful. I couldn't pronounce it for the longest time, but it was a pinched nerve and it was in my C3, C4. And I don't know, it just, through having a cervical pillow, having massages on the area, on this side, and Tylenol, which is so weird because I know Advil and Motrin and all those things are really what help muscle pain. This wasn't muscle, it was nerve. It literally felt down my arm like fire and electricity. It felt like I was being tortured and shocked. It was very painful. I could not pick my daughter up. I couldn't really pick anything. I couldn't turn my head. So I'm like, I can't record a video and look like Herman Munster, just like all stiff, or Frankenstein. It's just, I couldn't do it. So that's number 3 of why I've been MIA. I actually haven't even been on social media much. It was kind of hard to even photograph items some days, like for my Poshmark closet. Like my business was suffering a little bit from that, but it was also summer slowdown. So anyway, I'm better. I'm back. I'm ready to go. And that's pretty much the update of where I've been. What do I plan to do now is continue focusing on my business, and things have been picking up lately. I don't know if the summer slowdown is over, because usually July is like one of my big months, and then November is a big month for me, like really big for sales because of the holidays. I don't know why July was so big last year, but July wasn't that great at all this year for me. August so far seems very promising to be almost like how July was last year. And by big, I'm talking like around $6,000 to $7,000 in gross sales for the month. So far, I'm already like halfway there, and it's August 16th today. Yes, August 16th when I'm recording this. So I have high hopes. I have high hopes that it will end up being a great month. Now, I did notice the more effort and focus and energy that I put into listing and photographing new items, delisting and relisting old items, it's really benefiting my business because I'm getting a lot more sales, a lot more traction and activity, likes, offers, people sending me offers, so many great things on Poshmark. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is there's a lot of resellers that I watch, and pretty much all of them have moved over to the WhatNot app. I'm sure you've heard about WhatNot. If you haven't, it's an app. I don't know too much about it. I am looking into it. It's an app that you can sell your items on, and it's like a live auction. Like how eBay has a live auction, but it's just a photo and you can bid until the clock runs out. WhatNot is a live video auction. So, I mean, some sellers, yes, they'll just put their item and you're staring at it and the clock's ticking, and maybe they'll move it around a little. I don't know. Some talk, some don't. Some actually stand in front of the camera and show off the item or the clothing, whatever it is, and you bid until it sells. Now, I'm looking into it because there's a couple things I don't like about it, or I don't even know if I don't like it, but it kind of intimidates me, is one, the technological side of it. The fact that you have to request to be a seller and then have a video interview about what you plan to sell. How do you get your inventory? all of those things, which is fine, but you can't just sign up and start selling, and that's what's kind of hindering me from joining. But I mean, apparently you can be extremely successful with it, and hey, I'm all about revenue and income and money. I love multiple streams of income. I'm all about that. So I am highly considering applying to become a reseller on WhatNot and getting into the swing of that as well. But I would have to buy inventory and source a little differently, because the items that are in my Poshmark closet I would not want on WhatNot, because it would be just too much manual work to be putting them on Poshmark and then they sell like that on WhatNot. Now I gotta delete it off of here, and it's just too much work. I would just have like specific items just for WhatNot, and then I would have specific items just for my Poshmark closet. So that's something else I've been thinking about. So the last thing is, where do I plan to go from here? Now, I want to say, oh, I put new videos out every week. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to commit to that, but some weeks I'm just unable to film, edit, and be creative in my brain, because I'm just exhausted being a one-man band and doing everything to run a business, including like taxes and shipping and organizing and inventory and storing, all these things. I'm also considering maybe even getting an office. Like, there's just so many moving parts right now in my life that it's a little bit hard to commit to. Yes, every Wednesday I put this out. I stopped with the What Sold Wednesdays because, I'll be completely honest, the views just weren't there. It was a lot of work to get the What Sold Wednesdays together, because it's a lot of like math and Excel and screenshots and editing and making sure everything added up correctly with the fees and the cost of goods. And it's all well and good if I'm getting views, but if nobody's really watching it, which you can go through my videos, there's not that many views on it and they've been up for a while. I'm not gonna put too much effort into something that's just not really like demand. Nobody really wants it. Maybe once a month I'll just do like a quick snapshot of my closet and how it did for the month. I could do that. That's totally doable. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be like goal number 1. Sorry, my fan is just blowing my hair down. Cool. So anyway, yeah, so where do I plan to go? I plan to be more active here so you guys can see me and I can see you, kind of. We can talk in the comments. I can't physically see you. But I also plan to put videos, multiple videos out, just like how-tos, learning videos, like the next one that's coming up. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, because I'm gonna put up a video later this week about real versus fake designer goods. And I'm gonna focus primarily on Coach, Michael Kors, Dooney and Burke, and Kate Spade. I have examples of a couple fakes that I got in random lots that I've gotten recently. And how to tell a fake one versus a real one, real quick little things that you can check. 3 little easy ways that you can check for sure if you're outsourcing or if you're online and there's photos available of how to know a fake designer item versus a real one, so you don't end up picking up a fake one. It's illegal to sell fakes. It is copyright infringement, and it is not allowed on pretty much every reselling platform. So it's just not worth the risk. If you're gonna pick one up and sell it, you should just sell it off the internet locally at like a yard sale or something, or like a flea market. But just don't do it. It really shouldn't be sold at all, because it's just get rid of it. Don't even pick it up. All right, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I just want to do a quick little catch me up, even though it's well over 5 minutes, which was my original plan to make this video short and sweet. So thank you so much for watching. I really missed you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not too exciting, but I promise the next videos to come will be more entertaining. So yes, if you are new to Poshmark, you're thinking about signing up and you want to get $10 free and spend it on anything you want from anybody on the app. It doesn't have to be something from my closet. You can shop anywhere. Use my referral code to get 10 free bucks, and it is FaerieGirlFinds. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can be notified anytime I put a new video out. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Say hi, what's up, how are you? And I would love to hear from you and see, how's your summer been? Are you having fun? I hope you're having fun. And if you're a reseller, how's your business doing? Is the summer slowdown over, or is it still lagging? All right, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.